Hi, my name is Mike Bonnano from the Yes Men, and I'm very sorry that I couldn't make it today. However, I will be here next Friday, that's the 25th, and I hope to see you all then. I'm really glad that you are all here participating in the planning stages for what hopefully will be the beginning of the end of this economic model, this bankrupt and crazy plan that we've been following that will lead us like so many lemmings off the cliff if we allow it to continue. I think we've seen in the last, say 30 years what happens when we allow the markets to sort it out. And I think that it's probably time to say no to that model, to completely overthrow it, and to come up with a model where profit isn't the only answer. So I'm hoping that all of you can do your thing, whatever it is. I mean, what we do is, I think I classify it as some kind of creative activism. And I think that it's important to do whatever we can. Creative activism is obviously one of the parts, but the really hard work, the real grunt work, the stuff that I really admire is the coalition building, the going from door to door in your neighborhood, getting people involved, the real grassroots work that means that you have a sustained movement, a movement that has enough numbers to make a difference, enough numbers to put pressure on our elected governments, enough numbers to, when necessary, change those governments. And I think that hopefully all of you are doing your part, whatever it happens to be, as well as you can. And, with enough of everybody doing their thing, I think with the alter globalization movement, one of the big successes of that movement, I think, has been to see all of these different ways of acting toward the same goals as necessarily being on the same page. That the factionalism of the left is something that doesn't necessarily make sense at this particular moment. We all have to work toward a goal that will actually save the world. The stakes are that high. And so I'm just hoping that, if anybody wants to join us to do crazy, weird stunts like we do, you're welcome to. Email me, mike@theyesmen.org, if you want to get information or if you want to trade information. Likewise, come next Friday and I'll be able to talk to you in person. I also live up in Dundee, so it's just up the way, actually. It seems weird to even say I live up in Dundee because that is Dundee. I'm actually there right now. I am where I live. So I'm speaking about myself in the third person, which it's always a little disconcerting, to do that, but somebody's got to. So that's why I brought Oscar here. I know he's a corporate product, but I grew up with him, so he can speak for me. Mike lives in Dundee, and he'll be close to St. Andrews in November. So when the G20 finance ministers are meeting in St. Andrews in November, he hopes to see you there because they're going to need to see a lot of people in the streets. And, St. Andrews is a small town, so it's not likely that there will be a lot of people there. And, a lot of the students there, they may be politically motivated, but I can't tell when I'm there. I don't really know. So we got to let those G20 finance ministers know it's the last shot before Copenhagen. Oh, what a big deal, So everybody, get out there and, email me to ask for tips. Not that I might not have any. I'll email you to ask for tips. Right, so thank you. And see you next week. Bye.